Again, Jesus Christ says, what is it for a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? So why then do people persist in thinking that the system of this world is going to last forever? It's a very recent thing, basically controlled by black gold, pretty much. That's how the economy and everything is balanced. But they can't see that. They just see money position, like a carrot dangled in front of them. And they don't realise that they're chasing something that's only going to last maybe 1 or 2 generations, and then it's gone. Okay, the way of things will change. Not only just that, the way of things will change, but I believe Jesus Christ will return, and most people haven't prepared themselves for that. Many Christians don't even know that Jesus Christ is going to come back. A lot of people haven't really even done their homework about that, read their Bibles. This world is very corrupt. People are prepared to sell out their neighbours, their friends, moreover, if they go into a different country, they're prepared to lie, steal to people just to get money. Not even to get position, just to get a bit of money these days. They're prepared to do that. So they've sold their honour at the gate, as it were, before they've came into a nation, or before they've actually came into work to a nation. They've sold their honour. They've actually sold their soul to the devil, in effect. And all they do then is just rob, steal, lie, destroy, and they expect to go to heaven. Many of these people come from religious backgrounds. I'm not talking about atheists. I'm not talking about people that don't have any so-called religion. Okay, yeah, maybe you get a bad 1 or 2 atheists, but the most evil people, the most wicked people on this earth are religious people. Okay, just like they're religious Jews that think it's okay to kill Arabs, Christians, just because, I don't know, for I guess a piece of land, which they're instructed not to do that until God brings them back to it. And that's why many Jews are not Zionists. Okay, but you're not told that in the media, of course. You know, so many videos about these things. But David Wise, I think, David Wise is a Jew, and he's constantly protesting against this New World Order, which I believe is worse than any Arab New World Order could possibly be, because at least in the Arab religions, you know, Islamic religions, that they still have the family structure. In this New World Order, people are just like robots. People are just labelled as bisexual, non-sexual, transsexual, blah blah blah, and it doesn't mean anything to them. There's no condemnation in the New World Order. They don't want paedophiles to feel condemned as if like they're actually breaking God's law, they're doing something extremely sinful. They don't want murderers to feel condemned in this New World Order. At least in the Quran, they still recognise these things as sin. But in this New World Order, led by mostly, I believe, corrupt Jews and people from other backgrounds, I guess people with a lot of money, people with so much money that they just don't know what to do with themselves, instead of maybe forming a few of them and you know, planting some crops for a country that's really struggling to feed itself, or you know, doing something good with that money. No, they'll actually invest that in bio-warfare. They'll actually invest that in chemtrails. They'll invest that in propaganda for your TV and radio, so there's no such thing as chemtrails, even though you see planes flying past without any trail whatsoever, and you've seen them actually turn the chemtrail on in mid-air. You know, it's not as if all these propagandists on YouTube, but these government ops on YouTube, they'll tell you that, you know, if you're very, very high up, then you'll get contrails, and if you're low down you won't get any. That's a lie. Okay, that's a complete lie. There might be some truth in it, but how do you explain then a plane going along like this without any contrails or anything whatsoever, and then all of a sudden this spray just comes out the back and it just lingers in the atmosphere and becomes a chem cloud. How do you explain that? In your little propaganda spiels that you've got probably sitting in front of you in your keyboard as you actually try to type these things in. So this is the world we're living in. We're actually living in a world that the governments are paying people to sit on YouTube and other parts of the internet to actually bring down any video that any normal person can see, that there's chemtrails. Any normal person can see the biowarfare right across the world today. In your own backyard, you know, what's going into the food today. I mean, it's quite an operation even to poison the food and the air and the water, and hardly even anybody challenged that. I mean, it's quite an operation, but they're successfully doing it, of course. Now, for what gain? Money? What is it? Power? That they really do want to depopulate the earth, just as the Georgia Guidestones say. They want to depopulate it to 500 million. Okay, so there are people that are obviously controlling these things, these issues today, right in front of our faces, and people just can't do anything about it. That's the world we live in. Okay, so again, you know, welcome to this new world order. You know, it's not going to be pleasant, you know, but hey, enjoy.